Can you guess where I am right now? I'll give you a hint. Pender Island. Okay, I'll give you another hint. Brooks Point Regional Park. And you're watching Go Island on Shaw TV. On today's show, Victoria, the city known as having more restaurants per capita than any other city in North America, is now helping find an innovative way to feed those in need. And we head out into the woods to learn about the fungus and how it's all interconnected in our ecosystem. All that and much more on Go Island.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network.
Hello, thank you so much for joining us on Go Island. We are taking you on a trip today. Where? To one of the most magical of all the Gulf Islands. Actually, there's 2 islands when you come here. You get 2 for the price of 1. Pender Islands, we are actually on South Island, South Pender today. And there is a very special place that people are welcome to come and enjoy the natural beauty, the ferns, the chocolate lilies, the birds, and they're able to do this because of the work and the passion and the dedication of so many volunteers like Monica, who've helped create a place that is open to everyone. Monica, let's begin. For people who've never been here before, what is Brooks Point? What's the history behind this place?
Brooks Point Regional Park now. The original piece we're just in the midst of and about to walk out to the headland. It was a 10-acre piece owned by the Brooks family, Alan and Betty Brooks, and they wanted it preserved. They had never built on it, they wanted it to be preserved. And in 1996, a group of us from here, some still on our current committee, formed a group called Friends of Brooks Point, and we approached the Pender Island Conservancy Association to be our lead organization in fundraising for this piece. It took us 4 years.
It really is a grassroots fundraiser, but you did have an angel, I understand.
Oh yes, in the most recent campaign we had someone we called the Pender Angel who put up $50,000 in matching funds.
Wow.
And so, yes, we were able to raise, in 2011, we raised $150,000 with the help of the Pender Angel. And that came from the Pender Islands community, which is about 2,400 full-time residents.
Why is this a place that everyone has worked so hard to save?
Well, partly because, for the most part, it was already undeveloped. And it has spectacular views from the shore. And it has some old growth trees in here. And it has the seasonal wetlands we've just come through. And it's just an amazingly calm, beautiful place where people like to come and walk.
Last time I was here, I also had the chance to see a sea of chocolate. I couldn't eat the chocolate because it was actually chocolate lilies, but it was breathtaking. We are going to wander through Brooks Point and take you to that spectacular ocean view in just a minute. But first, as you know, Victoria is so well known for our restaurants. We have so many fabulous places to eat, but there are those in our city that simply can't afford a meal. And there's this new program that is so innovative, and it allows us to go out and enjoy a meal while knowing that we're helping feed somebody who needs a meal. Love this program. Sachetta Singh will explain. How much do you love this idea? You get to go out for dinner, enjoy a lovely meal, and know that you're making a difference. Now, if you want to make a big difference, right here on Pender Islands, actually we're on South Pender today, beautiful Brook Point Regional Park. We're going to tell you how. But first, let's talk a little bit about what makes this place so magical. I mean, there's just, everywhere I look, you're pointing things out to me. Tell me about this tree.
Well, this is one of the many old growth trees on this piece. We're on the Gowland Point piece at the moment. And These are very, very old trees, and all of the really old trees in this area have burn scars around the base because of a fire that was here in the 1890s.
1890s, that's just amazing.
Yes.
If this tree could talk, some
yeah.
stories it could tell. And another thing that you were pointing out to me, Monica, as we were walking through here, is this is where the chocolate lilies really shine. Tell us about what it's like here when the chocolate lilies are in full bloom.
Okay, well, from mid-April through May, we have one of the thickest concentrations of chocolate lilies anywhere in southern BC. And you can see the seed pods here.
Yeah.
This time of year, they're a little skeletal.
Yes.
But in the spring, they are just gorgeous.
And then, of course, you look up and you're surrounded by ocean and mountains and birds and, oh my gosh, we're gonna continue to walk out to the point in just a moment. But first, I feel like I've gone on a road trip here today to Pender Islands, and we want to take you on a road trip, give you some ideas on places to go, things to see. There's so much to do in this country. So, our road trip story. We're going to continue to walk around and tell you more about this very magical place. And I hope you all come out on your own road trip here to see it, because it is unbelievable. And it's very good for the soul, isn't it, wandering around here?
It really is, yes.
It calms you right down. But we have to take a very short break, but please stay with us. When we come back, more here in Brooks Point and Kim Rock with all the concert updates. We have traveled to South Pender Island, to Brooks Point Regional Park, one of the most enchanting places that you could walk and look around and see birds and wildlife. And Monica, what's your favorite part of this park? I know it's like trying to choose a favorite child, but...
That's really, well, perhaps the part I know best we're yet to see, and that is the open headland of Brooks Point, and that is the place where you can view the orcas, although you could certainly see them from here, but there you can see them close up.
So many things to discover when you wander through here, and we're going to go to her favorite place in just a moment, but we first have to take a very short break. But when we come back, as we are celebrating Mother Nature today, our very own Lorraine Scollin, who's behind the camera right now, has a really amazing story that will help you understand the world of fungus. Welcome back to Go Island. We are here at Brooks Point on beautiful South Pender Island. Monica, this is a very significant spot that we're standing in, and can you tell everyone why?
Okay, well, this is the boundary between the Gowland Point piece, which was actually purchased and saved in 2000 by the CRD and the Land Conservancy. And then this is the connecting piece of property which the CRD bought with a loan in 2010. And this is the piece that we're actually fundraising for right now.
And it's so important that we raise enough money to save this beautiful piece of heaven. Because as we have seen with our crazy economy and everything that's going on, if we don't secure this land, we could lose it forever. So it's so important that you donate. We are going to head over to Monica's favorite little piece of this incredible, beautiful spot. It's so hard to choose a favorite, but we're going to head over there in just a moment. But first, our Did You Know this week, we are heading out to the woods to talk about the fungus among us. Don't you just love learning about nature and our forests? And of course, when you come to South Pender Island, to Brooks Point Regional Park, you can learn so much about birds, nature, wildlife. And now we're gonna give you a little learning on how you can help make sure that this place is safe forever. So Monica, let's just to remind everyone how this place was originally saved. The CRD sort of started this ball rolling. So just give everyone kind of the history up until now and how people can support this really important project.
All right. Well, the big Brooks Point piece, which was saved between 96 and 2000, we had a number of conservation partners. There was the Nature Conservancy of Canada, the Island Trust Fund's Habitat Acquisition Trust, the Land Conservancy, TLC, and the CRD. And then the CRD and TLC bought the Gowland Point piece also at the end of 2000. Now this piece, we're just on the other side of the piece that we're working on now. And I have to commend the CRD for being willing to take out a loan to buy that piece of property, because it was very important that it not be developed. Then the TLC had some financial difficulties, and so we were faced with the option that the CRD had maintained the possibility of subdividing and selling off part of that piece in order to recoup the loan. And of course we didn't want that to happen, and so the Pender Island Conservancy entered into an agreement with the CRD earlier this year, and we undertook to raise another $150,000. And at this point we have $55,000 to go.
And how can people help?
People can help by going to our website, either the PICA website or the brookspoint.org website, and having a look at all of the ecological and natural values here. And there is a way to donate via PayPal to our site. And
wouldn't that make a great Christmas gift? Instead of buying someone more stuff, why don't you go online, decide what you can afford, and then send a Christmas card or an email and say, Merry Christmas. This year we decided in your name to donate $50 towards saving this wonderful piece of heaven right here on South Pender Island. And then you can have a field trip with them. Take them to the place that you helped save. Wouldn't that be a great idea?
That would be wonderful. And if they were to get in touch with us, I would be happy to give them a personal tour.
There you go, right there. Christmas just got better.
Yeah.
I want to thank you so much, Monica, for everything you and all the volunteers have done to save this place forever for everyone. And I want to thank you so much for watching. If you have any thoughts or ideas, any Pender Island stories you want us to do, we love coming here.
Yes.
Please email us, go to our website. You can follow us on Twitter and, of course, Facebook. We'll see you next time.
Go Island is brought to you by German Auto Import Network, Men's Wardrobe by DG Bremner & Co., Menswear and Accessories, Hair Services provided by Salon J.